Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Come on, you can do better than that. We've been doing this since the very first day of primary school. Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
That's more like it.
Good evening, teacher.
Thank you. Okay. Do you guys remember where was the first day you stepped into your primary school? Because okay, good. Good, Ramzan. Because I perfectly remember that day. I stepped into a world that was so foreign to me. It was actually a nightmare at first because there were screaming kids everywhere and there were teachers that somehow looked like the Grim Reaper, except that they were not holding a sign, they were holding a rosette in their hands. They were scaring kids away. See, when my teacher stepped into the class, she was very confident. She came in, she said, "Listen everybody, I want your attention. Today, class is in session, and I don't want you to play a fool." That's what she said. And that's when I realized I was scared of teachers. I was scared of authority. But I went on. I abide to all the rules, and I stick to it because I wanted to be the teacher's pet. Who didn't want to be the teacher's pet? I really wanted to be the teacher's pet. Yeah. But then I started questioning, what is the real function of this institution called a school? Is it supposed to make me scared? Or am I supposed to learn here? Because all I know is I'm being forced to be obedient. That's all. See, I have this mental picture about schools. To me, I imagine them as big factories, really big ones, that mass produces students so that they're sellable in the job market. That's all. It's as simple as that. That's how the system is working for now. Let's hope there will be a new beginning in the future. Schools taught me a lot. When I tell you a lot, I seriously mean a lot. My teacher told me once in art class that I was not talented enough to be an artist. But she didn't know that. Just because I was coloring outside the line, she said I was not good enough. But who knew? I might have been the next Van Gogh or the next Picasso. But, well, that's a lost cause now, huh? And see, from there, I realized teachers do have a really bad way when they want to convey their messages. Do you realize when you do something wrong, teachers come up to you and say that, "Hey boy, it's all wrong lah." They just say that in your face as though you've done like a huge sin or something. And for a fact, you know that's not a sin. That might have been a misunderstanding. But teachers say that's wrong. So you believe it's wrong. And from there, you will think that it's better if I hold back a little so that I don't show the teacher I'm capable and she won't find faults. She won't find my faults. Because at least I know I did that. I didn't want to stand out because I knew if I tried hard, the teacher would make sure she finds all of my flaws. That's what made me so scared of school back then. So then, I realized I had to step up to the plate. I shouldn't just be blending into the oblivion and be a nobody. So I tried my best, but still there was this very scary figure called teachers. They made me really scared. They were quite intimidating to be honest. Well, schools taught me this other thing, where I should memorize. Memorize everything and I'll get an A for Sejarah. Memorize everything, I'll get an A for biology. It's as simple as that. You don't have to understand, because it still works till today. Even in A-levels, all you have to do is memorize. That's the same system that's applying to, it governs the whole education system. Memorizing. And I personally believe the day we realize meritocracy based on a student's ability to memorize is not the way to go, instead we should promote thinking on their own 2 feet, that's when true proper learning happens. Don't you guys agree?
Yes.
See, this other thing school taught me was I should be a follower, not a leader. I should always follow what the teachers say because they're always right, they're never wrong. They're never wrong. Because we're the ones who are learning from them because they're smarter. That's what schools made me think. But for a fact, you know, not everybody is perfect. Not all teachers are always right. Well, I do have teachers who are not always right at times. And school taught taught me this other thing. I should draw a line around me and make it my safety net, my perimeter, my safe zone. And I should never come out of that safe zone. Because once I do that, teachers will be attacking me. Because they might think I assume that I'm better than them. And teachers don't like that. It's not that I'm pointing all the flaws that teachers have. They're good to a certain extent, but they're bad to a certain extent too. School also taught me this other thing. I should always color within the lines. Never go outside the lines. But I believe if I did that, if I followed and adhered to that rule of the rule that governs school, to color within the lines, I know I would be nowhere right now. But at least I'm here today because I stopped coloring within the lines. I tried my best to color outside the lines. Even though my art teacher came up to me and said, "You suck," I still color outside the lines because I believe coloring outside the line promotes creativity. Learning is supposed to be invigorating. It's supposed to make you feel like you're breathing in new oxygen. That is learning. But the system we have nowadays is flawed. It's really flawed. And I wish someday someone will step up to the plate and tell everybody, the public, that this system is not going to work anymore. Memorizing, regurgitating all the facts on a paper during exams is not the way to go. We should make sure students are able to think on their own 2 feet. Sometimes it really perplexes me because teachers find it so weird that we wait to be spoon-fed. But that's what the system taught us. We should be spoon-fed. We should wait because the teachers will always give us the answers. Why should we even think? The answers are in the textbook. We should just go read it up and memorize it. That's the system. What I'm trying to say is, ladies and gentlemen, education is supposed to be something that gives you a form of epiphany. It makes you feel enlightened. That's education. You're supposed to be able to think on your own 2 feet. The day we begin to do that, that's when the real class